So I definitely have a swoop.
Hey guys, so today I'm here for another pregnancy update for you guys, and I'm actually going to change it up a bit today, not just because my background has changed. My bedroom was actually clean, so I decided that I would just film in here, so it was kind of a little bit different than usual. You might see a little Levi butt right here. He wanted to lay on the bed with me, so he's currently there. But I'm actually going to change up the vlogs, the pregnancy updates, because I'm going to no longer follow the questions. There was someone that mentioned asking if I was going to do them every time, and I had been even thinking that they were getting kind of boring, just the same questions every time. You guys don't want to see that, so I am going to kind of do it a little bit different, and you guys can let me know if you like this better or if you like the questions better, so just let me know when it's over. And then also keep watching till the end, because I'm going to give you guys some updates on this channel, where it's headed, and then I want questions from you guys for an upcoming video that I'm gonna do. So stay tuned till then so that you guys can find out all of that stuff. So we're gonna hop into it. The first thing I'm gonna start doing is talking about baby's development and where they are at currently. So as you guys know, I do updates every 2 weeks, because currently right now every week it's not changing progressively. So I'm going to talk quickly about weeks 15 and 16. So in week 15, baby was about the size of an avocado, and it was more just the time that baby was starting to look more like a human. So their ears were starting to go to the side, his or her eyes were starting to go more to the center, and their legs, his or her legs, were starting to actually be longer than their arms. So that was more just them starting to look more human proportionate. And now in week 16, they are I always say they, guys, I'm not having twins, I promise. Baby is about 4.5 inches long and the size of a dill pickle, which actually seems really big compared to like knowing that way back when they're the size of a raspberry, and now here she's the size of a dill pickle. It's kind of crazy. But I'm going to go ahead and read from my little handy dandy iPad here what currently is going on in week 16. So it says that baby is going to start kicking soon, and the first thing you will start feeling is called quickening. I did look this up to see what exactly it felt like, so I knew when it happened, and I guess it's supposed to be like popping bubbles or a butterfly kind of feeling, and I haven't gotten that yet. I am excited to though, because I think it's just a big step in your pregnancy to finally feel your baby, obviously. And then it also says constipation and varicose veins could be problematic, and it has not been a problem, so that's good. And it says it's time to start thinking about prenatal tests. I can't remember if it was longer than 2 weeks ago, but we did have our first trimester screening, and everything genetically came back great, so that is really, really good. We were happy about that. Baby is, like I mentioned, 4.5 inches long and the size of a dill pickle about, and weighing 4 ounces. Their ears are developed so that they can probably hear the sounds that you make, so baby can hear me right now, and that their eyes are still shut, but that they are developed enough that they can actually see light through them. So that is currently what my little pregnancy update says, and I use Ovia Pregnancy in case any of you guys were wondering. Now I am going to tell you guys some of my updates. I just have my handy dandy clipboard. Do people use clipboards still? Because I do. I love clipboards. So for symptoms, this is very girl-oriented for you men that may be watching, close your ears or something. My boobs have gotten way bigger. I didn't really notice it in the beginning, and now I definitely do, especially editing our vlogs. I go back and I'm like, holy crap, girl. So I did finally buy some bras, which later on I will go ahead and show you some of those that I got. And then I don't have any more dry heaving, which is fantastic. So I don't have that extreme hunger anymore. I finally hit that like second trimester lull, which is really, really nice. It's fantastic not to be dry heaving every hour. So that is great. And then there have been a few added things that I didn't have before, and that's I've had some headaches, and then I have been getting acid reflux a lot. I haven't found anything as to why it happens. I know it happens during some women's pregnancies, and I've been getting it. It's definitely not fun. But it's not terrible, and if I drink plenty of water, then I'm okay. And then also I have finally figured out what that one not weird food. I haven't ever craved a weird food, but there is something that I am craving during this pregnancy, and it's bagels and cream cheese. Like anytime right now sounds delicious. It doesn't matter if I just ate bagels and cream cheese, sounds so good and I just want it. So there is something that I am craving during my pregnancy, but it's nothing weird. I mean, that's a normal food, but I could have it all day, every day if I wanted, and I haven't, so I've been good. We don't really have bread in our house besides Ezekiel bread, and so I haven't bought any in the house. If I really, really want some, then we'll go and like get one from Dunkin' Donuts or Einstein or something like that. So baby stuff that I may have bought. We haven't bought anything, but we did register at an actual store. If you guys knew earlier on, we were already registered online, and yes, we have registered way early before we know the gender because I like gender neutral stuff, and I actually am diagnosed with OCD, if you guys didn't know. I have OCD, panic attacks, PTSD. This is my service dog right here. And one of my issues with OCD is I have a really big issue with pre-planning things. And if I can't, it makes me extremely nervous and stressed out. So I already had, we've done that way ahead in advance just so we could get it done. And my mom convinced me for the older ladies that don't really do the online stuff that they could go into a store, and we registered at Bye Bye Baby. I do still get questions on this channel about our baby registry because it was asked if we would give it to you guys, and it has been in the info box. I just don't address it because I don't want you guys to feel like you need to get us something. Our P.O. box is mainly there so you guys can send us letters so we can have another way to talk with you guys. But of course, we appreciate anything that you guys want to get us, but you really do not need to. Just send us a letter. Let us know all about yourself, and that is really all we want, but it is there for you guys. I don't want you to feel like I'm just ignoring the question. But our online registry, more specifically, any of you pregnant ladies, look at my online registry just to see what you can do with babylist.com, because with that registry, you can pull from any site on the internet that you want. So you have a lot more lenience with what you can put on your registry as opposed to just doing a single store registry. So I would definitely say anyone that's pregnant right now, look at that registry because it would help you out probably a lot, giving you ideas on how to do an online registry and what you can do as opposed to just having the store one. So as for maternity purchases this week, I did get some bras. And that's because, like I mentioned, my boobs got kind of out of control and they wouldn't fit in my bras anymore, so I need to get new ones. But I didn't want to invest in getting, I'm going to breastfeed if you guys didn't know, and I didn't want to invest in just getting regular bras, knowing that as soon as baby comes, I'd have to buy more new ones, even though I know there's a chance that these I will outgrow because when your milk comes in, you get bigger again. So I just wanted to go ahead and, in case my boobs don't get too much bigger, just go ahead and get the nursing bras. And one, I hate underwire, so these are not underwire. They're actually sports bras, and they are the most comfortable things. I got them from Motherhood. These ones are actual like Motherhood ones, but they have a store that has like a Pea in the Pod Motherhood, and the other one I can't think of, like all in one, and that's where I got it. And these were only $19.99 each, like super inexpensive, and they're so comfy. So I got 4 of them, and I just got this black one, and I got 2 white ones, which I can't find my other white one. I'm wearing one of the white ones. My other white one I think is dirty, but I don't know where I put it. And then the last one was more of just a fun one, and it's just these little, this striped one, basically. And it's like super easy. It's like most every other maternity nursing bra I see. It just unsnaps here, and then you can breastfeed. It's pretty easy. So they're really, really sturdy snaps though. I think only one time, and it was when I was trying it on in the store, that it came unsnapped. And other than that, I've been wearing them nonstop since I got them like almost 2 weeks ago, and it's never happened. So that's great. They're really comfy. I definitely suggest them. And they're only 20 bucks. You really can't beat that. And I think when I went, they were actually buy 3, get 1 free, so that's why I got 4 of them. But they're fantastic, and I definitely recommend them. As for what's coming up in the future, we have actually finally set our ultrasound gender reveal date. So it is July 31st. And that is when we are finally going to find out. We go in for the ultrasound that day at like 8 a.m. or something like that. And then we have our, my family reunion that weekend. and then we will tell you guys on both channels the next week. So you guys will find out the first week of August, and so you guys can look forward to that. We're super excited. I can stop confusing people because I always say he, and I think it's because Ryan's stuck on it being he, so he always refers to it as a he, and so I started saying he, and then people, there've been a few people that are like, I think they already know, but we don't. I promise, we do not know, but July 31st, we will. And we're super excited, and so yeah, you guys will finally get to know if it's a girl or boy. So the last thing before the bump shot was those random things that I wanted to let you guys know about this channel. And the first one is that you guys actually got me to 1,000 subscribers on this channel, and that is crazy. Thank you so much for everyone that's subscribed and has been watching my videos every time. I really appreciate it. I really didn't think there would be even probably 200 of the 10,000 people that watch us that would want to watch these, but the fact that 1,000 of you guys actually want to see this is just remarkable to me. So I think that's really awesome, and thank you so much. And then the two last things is, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the last couple weeks I've been uploading every Wednesday, and I'm going to try to do that. I don't want to say that it's going to happen every Wednesday because I don't want to let you guys down if it doesn't show up, but my plan is to try to get a new video that is pregnancy related up every Wednesday. And if I just can't come up with something, then I'll probably do like a service dog video or something else random, but that is the plan currently. As for the questions I want you to ask me, I am planning on doing a baby Q&A. So anything baby related that you guys want to know, go ahead and ask it below. And depending on what the questions are, I may have Ryan in the video to answer them as well, because obviously he's the other half of the parent. So if there's any like parenting questions or something, then I will probably just have him in the whole video. So go ahead and ask those questions, anything that you may want to know. Obviously there might be some personal ones that I see and I might not answer them, or I might, I don't really know. I'm an open person, so probably I would answer them, but I'm not sure. So I am going to now cut to the bump shot for you guys, and then that will be it. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but my stomach is actually now even pretty much with my boobs. Looks like I have two sets of boobs on the side. But it's definitely sticking out, but it just looks like I'm bloated. So, I mean, there's nothing more to that. So I definitely have somewhat of a bump. It's just still looks like I'm bloated. I am excited for when I finally like look pregnant and not just look like I ate too many cheeseburgers. Well, that is going to be it for today. Make sure you guys leave your questions below, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!